So welcome back to the Denmark Open. First round action today. Second day of competition though, because on the first day we have the top half of each of the 5 draws played, and then on day number 2 today we have the bottom half of each draw. First round matches played. Well, what a terrific win for Rustavito of Indonesia against Engkar Long. Next up, we've got women's singles. In fact, we've got 2 women's singles coming up, and the first of those features the current world number 1, TAI Tzu Ying, the defending champion, up against Nitchaon JINDAPOL of Thailand. After that, we'll have Michelle Lee against a player promoted from the reserve list, Yvonne Lee. Then it'll be women's doubles, then men's singles, and we'll finish with a men's doubles. But this, I can tell you, is the third quarter of the draw, so the top half of the bottom half of the draw, if you can understand what I'm talking about. And we have, as I was saying, the defending champion. In fact, TAI Tzu Ying has been in 2 finals here. Also in this half of the draw is former champion Ratchanok Intanon. So, first announced into the arena is Nitchaon JINDAPOL of Thailand. Spelt with an L, her family name, but pronounced as an N. So, though it's spelt JINDAPOL, it's pronounced JINDAPOL. Here is the current world number 1, TAI Tzu Ying, the number 4 seed. But since the 4 seedings were done, she has returned to the number 1 in the world position. Defending champion beat Sina Nehwal in 3 games in last year's final. And she was also in the final 3 years ago. 2016, she lost to Yamaguchi. And talking of Yamaguchi, the big surprise from yesterday's women's singles tournament was the defeat of the number 1 seed, Akane Yamaguchi. She herself had been in 2 finals here. The winner in 2016 and beaten finalist a year later. So that, a huge shock for the women's singles draw. So, the first duty of our umpire is the toss of the coin, as we see that this will be the 9th meeting between these 2 players. And TAI Tzu Ying having won 7 of the previous 8. But the last time that these 2 players met was in the quarterfinal of the Indonesian Premier Super Series 2 years ago. And that's when JINDAPOL recorded her first and only victory over her opponent of today. But 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, I wonder how much we can read into that former encounter between these 2 players, because since then, this lady has enjoyed 140 weeks as world number 1. This, in fact, 141st week as world number 1. So to say she's been dominant over the last couple of years, I think is a bit of an understatement. She has been incredible. But do not underestimate this lady, Nitchaon JINDAPOL. 28 years of age now, born on the beautiful island of Phuket. 25 in the world ranking at the moment, but she did spend 2 weeks as world number 10. This is her 5th appearance here at the Denmark Open. She's been in 2 second rounds. That was 2012 and again 2 years ago when she lost to the beaten finalist Sina Nehwal. Beaten finalist of last year, that is. It wasn't in 2017 that Sina Nehwal reached the final. So to TAI Tzu Ying, she is the defending champion. 25 years of age, born in Kaohsiung, and she is making her 9th appearance at this event, which means that her first time here at the Denmark Open was 2010, aged 16. But she really has been very consistent here in Denmark. The last 3 years, at least a semi-final. So as the defending champion. I heard Morton talking earlier today about players defending world ranking points. Of course, TAI Tzu Ying has to do the same here because she won the tournament last year. So it's 11,000 points she's defending on her world ranking. So Jörg Huppertz from Germany, our umpire for this, and our service judge Garcia from Peru. So Morton, I was saying I'm not sure how much we can read into the last meeting between these two.
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
No, I wouldn't read anything into it. As you rightly pointed out, that TAI Tzu Ying has been world #1 for 141 weeks since they have played. So, no, I don't think you can read anything into it.
No, no. Except, perhaps, the fact that Jindapol knows that after 7 previous defeats to her opponent,
it's possible.
She knows she can actually beat her.
Yes, that's true. It's possible.
Yeah. But recent form suggests, I mean, we've got the world #1 against the world #25. But you never know. We had the #1 seed lose yesterday, Yamaguchi.
Yeah, we have a lot of surprising results, and I would say lately we get even more surprising results in the tournaments, and I think that you can see players are really chasing points for the Olympic qualifications, and some are getting a bit tired.
And on my left, Nitchaon JINDAPOL, Thailand. TAI Tzu Ying to serve, love all, play.
So the current world #1 and #4 seed, defending champion TAI Tzu Ying, getting this first round match underway. Well, strapping on that right shoulder. I don't think we saw that in Korea, did we? In her semi-final, there was a little bit of strapping, I think.
Yeah, I think her shoulder as well.
Yeah. Okay.
2 love.
Four finals this year for TAI Tzu Ying from 9 tournaments played. Yeah, that's a nice shot. 1
Service over.
in Malaysia.
2.
750 event, and Singapore 500 event as well. The 2 beaten final positions were both Super 1000 events. The All England, where she had been the 2-time defending champion, and the recent China Open as well, where she lost to Carolina Marin. What a tournament that was for Carolina Marin, back from knee surgery and winning.
And she won her first match yesterday, which I think was it was good to see that she could follow up on that really fine result in China. I think everyone in badminton would like to see Marin trying to defend her Olympic title in 2020. So, of course, it's important for her to do well in order to qualify.
4.
I don't think there's any risk of her not qualifying, to be honest.
But still, you know.
She's 23 on the world in ordinary rankings, and she has a protected ranking, so her protected ranking won't count by the time we get round to the Olympics.
No. But if she's getting minor setbacks, you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
5. Service over. 3, 5.
So, Morton, what do you see as the appropriate tactics for Jindapol if she wants to repeat that last victory over TAI Tzu Ying?
She's got to pick up the running shoes, as I see it, and she's got to be able to really get a lot of stuff back. As we actually saw here, it was a very nice defensive shot from Jindapol, because it was a tricky one. It was a good smash from TAI Tzu Ying, but she still managed to get it back and forced TAI Tzu Ying to play an extra shot, and she missed it. And that's what we see on occasions, that TAI Tzu Ying is suddenly,
5-0.
I wouldn't say not focusing, but suddenly she's just taking the foot off the pedal and making unforced errors and letting the opponents back into the match and so on. So Jindapol just have to stay extremely patient. Now look at that shot.
Yeah.
Look at that one. Can she play more of those? That would help her case considerably.
That was a real beauty, wasn't it?
It was. What a shot.
So 4 straight points to go into the lead.
So she's just got to hang in, hang tight, running shoes on, get it back, wait for her opportunities, and hope that TAI Tzu Ying also makes some mistakes.
Service over. 6-0.
Oh, that's well judged.
7-6.
Ah, that was beautiful net play from Jindapol.
7-0.
I remember that, I heard you were mentioning about the name of Jindapol, and of course it's spelled Jindapol.
Yeah.
She was actually entered into a tournament with an N some years ago.
All tournaments, it used to be the standard spelling.
Yeah, but then what happened was that suddenly she was not allowed to be entered into one tournament because her name was wrong.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was, I don't know, let's say 5-6 years
Yeah.
ago, something like that. And suddenly one tournament she was not allowed to play because she was entered under the wrong name.
Extraordinary. Oh, and that's an extraordinary smash.
Very, very good smash. Good play here by the Thailand player. They're reaching that one very early. Jindapol on that backhand.
That's a great lift. It's a good rally. Oh, my goodness me.
Service over.
Perfect net shot from TAI Tzu Ying.
8-9.
Yeah, you don't get better than that, do you?
Service over. 10-8.
Oh,
What a miss.
goodness.
Service over.
It was such a short lift. Absolute golden opportunity for Jindapol. Look where her feet are. Barely half court. Yeah. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, she knows it. How did you do that?
She knows.
10-4.
But this is one of the players on the world ranking that I really don't understand is not higher. You know, 25 on the world ranking, I think she deserves to be higher. I think she's got qualities that will
11-10.
sort of entitle her to play into the top 20s at least.
Yeah, there's no doubt her talent, that's for sure. But on a run of 3 straight points, it is TAI Tzu Ying who has the advantage at the mid-game interval.
If really just only in okay, suddenly and then patient first and then back. That's less fast. You can book, yeah. After the and book also book first and then rally first and then counter. It's okay. If anything, yeah. If just after mid you waiting, just that and then cross first. Just in, not too close. It's okay. Okay, nah. Yeah. Just put it there.
So TAI Tzu Ying already back on court.
Play.
Oh, and that one's gone long as well.
Yeah, this is what Jindapol really have to watch out, that drift. She's playing at the fast end at the moment, and we've seen a lot of players not being able to control the length of their shots from this side of the court.
11-12.
Oh, that's landed in. Now that's much better control from Jindapol.
It was. That was good to see. So Enkalong in the previous match, he was really, really finding it difficult to play anything inside the lines. And of course, especially standing on the side where Jindapol is standing now, he was very, very much in trouble.
Service over. 13-12.
You just can't tell which way it's coming, can you? Well, I certainly can't.
No, but you can't.
No.
It's so well disguised.
Yeah. Oh, she read that one, though.
she
Well read.
It's good anticipation there by Jindapol. She was there so early. Look at that.
Yeah. Incredible.
Service over.
She does have this ability to play those loopy drop shots that have got nothing on them. So as a defender, you've really got to be very careful on those net shots.
Yeah, you've got to push them a little bit more because there's nothing to feed off.
No. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's challenging, though. I have my doubts, too, actually, when I saw the shuttle land. There is a drift, as we've been talking about yesterday and earlier today, about from right to left. And I just wonder if that drift took that very slightly wide. Certainly TAI Tzu Ying thinks so. Hawkeye will tell us for sure. No, it caught the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 14-all. Play. Service over. 15.
Is there a weakness on that backhand defence, or was it just too far away from her? Look, she lunges with her left leg instead of her right leg.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's quite normal. A lot
Yeah.
of players are doing that. But I think her defense is a little bit suspect, not only on
Service over.
the backhand, she is also making
15.
errors
all.
on the forehand defense. So she likes to be in control, she likes to be chasing her opponent around. And when you're playing players like TAI Tzu Ying, of course, that's not so easy.
No. Yeah, good judgment.
Service over.
It's point for point at the moment.
16. 15.
All the way from 12 all. And now a 2-point cushion opened up
15.
for TAI Tzu Ying.
This is one of the areas where Jindapol really have to improve. She is making unforced errors in situations where, you know, she's not really under pressure. And she can't afford that in today's game.
Specifically on the net shots.
Net shots, yes.
Yeah, because I've noticed several errors on the net play.
Already, yes.
Yeah. So a 3-point advantage for TAI Tzu Ying and 3 points away from the opening game. Oh, that's sweet. I just love that movement to the round the head position from TAI Tzu Ying. Looks so smooth. Watch this coming up here. Watch this movement. Almost like a ballet dancer and just leaping in the air, playing it straight down the line.
Yeah, it looks so simple.
Yeah.
But the best performance always makes it look simple, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. And it's not. It's hard graft and work that makes it look simple.
Yes.
But ever since I said it's point for point at 15 all,
Suddenly.
5 straight points for TAI Tzu Ying and game point opportunities.
And that's it.
6 straight points to close out the opening game. 21-15 in favour of the world number 1, TAI Tzu Ying. 15 minutes of play for that opening game.
Not yet. Right. Same there. Just only in first, yeah. In first after this, if you smash, yeah, you smash everything can. Yeah, everywhere. It's okay. Oh, just 5 points, no, 5 points. After 15 all, just only tough. If rally just tough, 1, 2, 3 rally and then tough first. It's okay. Huh? You try now. Oh.
ไม่ลูกเนี่ยมันเหมือนหนูตีสี่เหลี่ยมอะตียาวคุมวิถีลูกหนูไม่ใช่ขึ้นลูกนะเวลามาปุ๊บเนี่ยหนูก็แค่สาดยาวลงเท่านั้นเองแค่คุมวิถีลูกไม่ให้มันลอยอะเท่านั้นเองนะเพราะอันนี้ก็ไม่กล้าที่จะแจกเหมือนกันเขาก็เอาลูกลงเหมือนกันคราวนี้มันเขาแค่อาศัยจังหวะที่เวลาหนูตีข้างหน้าเนี่ยหนูตีลอยขึ้นมาเขาเข้าไปใส่ลูกเขาก็หยอดปัดแล้วรอเสียเปรียบเพราะฉะนั้นเราก็ต้องคุมวิธีการลูกวิธีการ
Same. There's always miss by on the serve. If rally, yeah, just rally first. 1, 2, 3, and then just there. It's okay. You can try first now.
หนูตีไม่ค่อยเปลี่ยนเทิร์นกลับไปมุมเดิม
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of concern about both players, to be honest, in that 2-minute timeout, Morton, because I noticed that Jindapol removed the strapping from her knee, and I also noticed that TAI Tzu Ying was adjusting. She's got a support on her upper right leg. Now, whether it's a hamstring muscle or whether it's the quad muscle, I'm not quite sure, but there's obviously a problem there as well, apart from her shoulder.
Yeah, but she's been wearing that leg support for quite a while now, so I'm not sure whether it's an injury. I'm quite perhaps more prevention, I think.
Yeah, and so she was fiddling with that for some considerable time, so there must have been some discomfort, whether it's the muscle that's discomfort or whether it's the support that will,
In itself.
that wasn't very comfortable. Now that's sloppy.
Yeah, it is. And that's a concern.
Yeah.
Just look at how quick she is on her feet.
Did you hear her coach saying it's okay to rally?
Yes.
Don't
I heard
worry.
that. Yeah,
Yes.
I heard
So
that.
he's sort of implying you've got to be more patient. It's okay to be patient.
Yeah, it's just another way of saying it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful, isn't it? I do like it. I've mentioned it in the latter stages of that opening game. That movement around the head position, when she takes it early, Tai Tzu Ying, it just looks gorgeous.
But it's because her balance is so good.
Yeah.
And she can play virtually any shot from that situation. And what a start it is here for Tai Tzu Ying. I think we are having a very, very quick second game.
Oh, dear.
7-1.
Coach looking a little frustrated.
Service over. 2-7.
Oh, yes. That movement again.
Service over. 8-2.
Oops.
Service over. 3-8.
I'm interested, Morten. The patience and being prepared to rally. Is that, I can understand why the coach has said that,
Yes.
but do you not think also that you perhaps need to mix it in with her taking more initiative? Because I think when you give Tai Tzu Ying the opportunity to play all her disguises, then it's very dangerous because she is one of the most deceptive players. So if you're just on the mentality of keep the rallies going without at some stage saying, right, I'm going to play the punch clears or the angled shots to get my opponent under pressure, it's a dangerous game to play against Tai Tzu Ying, surely.
I think you're hitting it on the nail because very often when I do coaching, I say, you know, sometimes players need to be more patient, you know, not take too many risks and all that. But patience doesn't mean slow.
Yeah,
So you're hitting it on the nail.
yeah,
That, yes, you have to play a rallying game, but you have to play it at a certain speed.
Yeah.
Because you need to put your opponent under pressure. You need to push them into error.
yeah.
And you don't do that by playing too slow.
No.
So patience doesn't mean slow.
No.
And I think a lot of players do not understand the
Yeah.
difference between the two.
Yeah. Well, it was racing to a 7-1 lead in this second game that's really done the damage. But that cross-court net shot from low on the backhand side from Tai Tzu Ying to get to the mid-game interval was simply gorgeous.
You want to strike, you want to like this. In first, in then, and enjoy your play first. Just look at not thinking about the point. Just play. Just play and then fight. That's only one. Okay, nah?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, it's a handsome lead for the number 4 seed, TAI Tzu Ying. 6-point advantage here in the second game, having already won the first. What can Jindapol do to fight back here?
See, that's not a patient shot.
No. But the idea of trying to play an angled shot is okay.
It is, but you've got to play with more margin.
Yeah.
You cannot go as close as that. As you can see, it was way out. But you have to make sure that it stays within the line and wait and give the opportunity for the opponent to play one more shot. And perhaps by playing one more shot and one more shot, the mistakes are coming.
Yeah. I think that's at least 4 errors on the return of serve in this second game from Jindapol.
Just in the second.
Just in the second.
Service over. 6-40. Seven. 40. Service over. 15. 7.
Well, of course, TAI Tzu Ying on a quest to win a second consecutive women's singles title here in Denmark. Oh, that's lovely. Great shot. So, Morten,
I know, I should have checked.
the last women's singles player to win two consecutive.
Many options.
17.
Many options.
I'll give you a clue. She pulled out of this year's tournament. Oh, I'd challenge that.
It's out on the sideline.
Was it?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Good play there by
Yeah.
Jindapol. Nicely played.
One suspects too little, too late. Shall I put you out of your misery?
Yeah.
18.
Li Shui-Rei,
Yeah.
who was replaced in the draw by Yvonne Lee, who we're going to be seeing in the next match.
In the next match, yeah.
Li Shui-Rei winning in 2014 and 15.
Nine. 18.
Up until that last shot from Jindapol,
9.
she
fine.
was just reacting to what her opponent threw at her. There was no attempt to sort of put her opponent under pressure with her taking the initiative. Yeah, another very high clear.
She's just
Handing the initiative.
She's going through the motions at the moment.
Yeah. It's match point opportunities
Match point.
for the defending champion, TAI Tzu Ying. Whole host of them. Missed it.
That's, yeah.
So first opportunity is converted by TAI Tzu Ying. 21-15, 21-9 the scoreline in a little over 27 minutes. And quite simply, from 15 all in that opening game,
Match won by
there's only
TAI
been
Tzu
one
Ying.
player in it.
21-15, 21-9.
From that 15 all, Tai Tzu Ying has looked a class above her opponent, in all honesty, today. 27 minutes, 21-15, 21-9. And safely through to the second round, the defending champion, where she will play the winner of our next match, which is Michelle Lee of Canada against Yvonne Lee from Germany.